What's up, my YouTube viewers, subscribers? Today we're going to be changing a laser out on a Sega CD Model 2. Here's the unit here. Okay, I got my replacement laser in the mail today from Chinaman. Okay, now for Model 2 you want to use the KSS/210A. Okay, so if you're going to replace the lasers on this unit, this will only work for the Model 2. For the Model 1 it's a different number. I don't know what it is because I never had to do it yet. So this is my first shot at this. I've never done this before. I don't see it being that hard. So I went ahead and I have another one too. I ordered two just in case I screwed one up. And there's the laser inside. Comes in this nice protective case. Okay. So I watched a YouTube video on it. I don't know how easy this is going to be or if it's even going to work, but I'm going to try it out. We have to remove a bunch of screws here. So let's start on this. Now the reason why I'm replacing the laser on this is because every time I start this one up, it just brings me to the title screen and says that it can't access the disc. But it has a couple of times on and off. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But when it does, it doesn't stay on. And so I looked it up, and everyone's saying it's the laser in these things. So I ordered those parts in from Hong Kong. Took about a month to come in. Yeah, I know. But so let's remove those there. Flip the unit over. Alright. There's the inside of the Sega CD. Let's put the lid aside for now. And this is the part that we're going to be working on right here. Yeah, there's not much to these systems. It's more plastic than anything. So, like I said, I've never done this before, so you guys got to bear with me a little bit. So, I'm pretty sure this just pops off. Yeah, see, that just pops off. And then we got the ground wire in there. So let's remove the ground wire. There it is. Alright, so that one's done. Okay. Here's the laser here. A bunch of wires going to it. I don't know what's the easiest way to get at this because I don't want to screw anything up. But that looks like it's pretty much soldered onto the board. I don't think that's removable. No, so I need some sort of screwdriver. Picked up one of these crappy sets at the dollar store for like $3. It's got all the precision screwdrivers you need. Alright. Like I said, I've never done this before. I'm a bit of a rookie, but this thing don't work, so I don't really have much to lose here. Let's see if we can disconnect this somehow. Somehow, some way. There's a will, there's a way. Okay. Okay, come on, baby. You pretty much just need patience for this kind of thing, eh? If you take your time, you don't severely damage anything, you should be fine. Sometimes I do lack patience, though. I think we all do. Okay, so there's the first one. Off. This one's going to be a bit of a trick. I don't really have to worry about breaking the other side of this because it's going to be replaced. Like I said, I got nothing to lose right now. So, worst comes to worst, I'm going to end up having a parts Sega CD. So I don't want to damage any of these wires here, because then we're going to be opening a whole other can of worms. There's the back, put them on the back. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. It's never been released. It's probably the original. Should I put money on that? Yeah, it's really tricky to get in there. If I'm doing something wrong or... Okay, come on, baby. A lot of patience required for this. There's a good sign. There we go. Okay, so we got those two off, and then we got one more left. But it seems to me like this isn't meant to be removed on this side. So, if anything, I'm thinking we're going to have to remove it from the board here. Yeah, we're going to have to remove it from the board, so I went ahead and grabbed myself an X-Acto knife, because that's all tied up. I don't want to hurt any of the wires here. So let's pull that out nice and gently. Try and see if I can get this one to come out. So, yeah, that's directly on that board there. There's no way that that's going to come out, so let's try this some more. I apologize for the camera angles and lack of skill. Probably guys that can have this done by now, but I'm not that guy. We gotta attack it from the side here. See if we can get down in there. Like I said, this probably hasn't been touched since it was made. Starting to come. Now this one you want to be in good shape because it is attached directly to the board, and I really don't feel like screwing around afterwards with the board. There we go. Alright, that bad boy came out. So, let's see if she'll squeeze by in there. I really doubt it though. Get this bad boy off. Yeah, that's not going to come off. Okay. Alright, so I guess that's all the room we have to work with. Now there's a couple clips here. Guess we got to push down on those bad boys. Push that guy in. Pull it out. I really don't want to break any of this stuff. Okay. More of a pain in the ass than anything. I have to get a little physical with this guy. This is going to have to come out like that. This one's got to pop out too. So my fear is damaging this. I just don't want to damage it, you know. So hopefully if I take my time. Oh, okay, I see how that goes. Okay, so that kind of folds over it. Alright, so now we're down to the main components here of these gears. People are saying that you have to remove these screws on the sliding bars here, which I can understand why, but they're also saying to remove a gear, and it'll make it a lot better, but I really don't want to break this thing. So this is all trial and error here, and I hope it's not error. I hope it comes out good. I can take that bar out, but what's that going to do? Let's try taking this bar out here. Yep, I need another precision screwdriver. Alright, so let's attack this bar. tough. Alright, so we can't lose this screw, that's for sure. Out of all the screws, you don't want to lose that one. Okay, now will this bar come up now? Okay. Alright, but that's not going to come out. So probably got to remove both bars. Both screws, sorry, for the bars. You don't want to lose these screws, that's for sure. People are talking about removing a gear there to make it a lot easier to come out, but oh, okay, that works. So just removing the whole bar, and there's the bar. Now, I don't know how this is going to come out, but okay, so I've seen how that came out. Let's just get the new one ready, just to see and compare. See, it looks a little wider, this one. Shouldn't affect it though. Same part number, same pin, same everything, so this is going to come out this way. So let's put this one in. More of a trick than I expected, that's for sure. Jesus Christ, come on. Yeah, this is pretty tricky, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. Should fit. People are saying to remove a gear here. I can try, I just don't want to break this little fucker. There we go. Hope this won't break it. Okay, so now this can fit in there, like so. Okay. It's looking pretty good so far. So I guess this guy goes through the hole here and here somehow. Like that. Alright, well it feels like it's moving there. So that's a good sign. So let's put those very important screws back in here. Just hope everything works with this bad boy. Okay, screw number one's in. This is still operating the gear here. So that's a good sign. Now we need to get screw number 2 in. I've really honestly never done this before. So this is, if it works, it's going to be, that looks very good. You can see all the gears and mechanics are working and sliding there. So that's a good sign right off the hop. It does look a little tad different, but the pins and everything look the same. So now we're going to do everything in reverse here. Okay. So the first thing would probably be, let's put this guy back on. Okay. That looks good. Still operating very nice. Not touching the plastic or anything there. So that's good. Next, okay, so that looks good. Next is going to be trying to hook this bad boy back up, which we probably didn't even have to disconnect, but what the hell. Push that guy back down. It's in there nice and firm and tight. Now I guess we should work on these 2 wires. I can't remember what was where, but kind of telling me where it was. It looks like this was in there. It makes kind of sense too, right? Because that's white and this is white. Okay. That's the first one. And there's the second one. So apparently that should be it. That should be all of it. But, you know, I'm a little nervous still. I want this to work. That's why I've been waiting about a month for this to come in from eBay. Bit of a hobby, I guess you'd say. I'm going to need to reconnect this ground. Let's run it underneath this. I think that's the way it was originally meant to be. So let's get this ground connected. Okay, so there's the ground. And hopefully she works. Okay, so we're going to reassemble this now. Everything appears to be good, but appearances could be deceiving. Put the screws back in this bad boy now. Might not put all of them in just to test it, just in case. So hopefully she works. Because if not, I'm going to be a little upset, but you know, it's not brain science over here. It should be okay. Okay. Alright, so let's hook it up in the living room and see what we get.